Hello, what's up, everybody? This is Coach David Balliet, or Soccer Dave on the social medias, whatever you want to call me. It's all good. But thank you for joining me on another Friday's message. I'm excited to be here with you guys and excited to share some more perspective. I'm going to get into a little bit more of kind of the brokenness and the darkness that's going around in the world today. That's very, very evident. I mean, obviously, we're in the middle of a pandemic still, coronavirus, and then there's been some other things going on in the world that ultimately the center of chaos, the center of death of any kind, the center of brokenness, the center of pride, ego, hate, okay, the center of anything that we would consider to go against good, to go against God's purpose for our life and for the world is sin. Okay, and I want to show you guys in a very, very simple way. Here's a soccer ball. Okay, you guys know I love demonstrations, but here's a soccer ball. It was designed with a purpose, and it can fulfill its purpose if it stays in the state that it was designed to be in to fulfill that purpose. Now, and much like our lives, much like the world, this is how it was created. It was created to be able to fulfill its purpose. See, I have a needle here, which is going to represent sin. It's going to represent brokenness. It's going to represent darkness. It's going to represent anything and everything that goes against God's original design and plan for the world. And let's see what happens when this gets in the ball. All right. See, what's happening is this ball is being deflated. Sin is now a part of it. Sin is now a part of our life. And as long as that continues to be a part of the life, air is just going to continue to be sucked out of it. Life is going to continue to be sucked out of it. Its ability to fulfill its purpose is going to continue to be damaged. See, now this ball is deflated. It has a lack of air. It has a lack of life. And much like our lives, that's what happens when we listen to outside voices, when we allow sin to control our lives, when we allow darkness into our hearts, when we allow hate to control us. But see, there's hope, because God saw the damage that was made. God saw the brokenness. God saw the darkness. And guys, listen, we don't have to live like this anymore. We don't have to live with hate. We don't have to live in darkness. We can be a part of change. See, God sent Jesus Christ into this world to remind us that there is another way. See, he sent Jesus Christ because he saw the sin and its effect that it was having. And though sin is not eliminated, and though sin is not completely removed from the world, see, the Bible says that in this world you will have affliction. John 16:33, I've quoted it before to you guys. In this world we will have affliction, in this world we will have troubles. But take heart, for Jesus has overcome the world. See, sin still exists. But see, if I attach this pump to this needle, the needle's still there. But it loses its power because no more air can get out of this ball when it's connected to a pump. See, the ball is no longer controlled by the needle and the lack of air. See, when we attach this needle to the pump and then attach it back to the ball, we're able to pump life back into it. And it is able to be inflated again and be renewed and restored. And that's exactly what Jesus Christ came to do. Now, the beauty of this is, I mentioned sin is still around, and it's still all around us. But us being attached to this pump and recognizing that we have a source of life, that we have a source of truth. See, Jesus says he is the way, the truth, and the life. Nobody can be restored. No one can have air pumped back into them, life pumped back into them, if not through Jesus Christ. Now, see, the cool thing is, we know that. And so we have the ability to share that truth with everyone else that may be feeling flat in the world, with everything else that may show brokenness and hate in the world. We can put life back into the world. We can share this good news. I want to share it with you. I want to tell you that we don't have to live in brokenness anymore. And let's go share it with others. Love you guys. Thank you for listening.